godliness. Grow in godliness.
We walk by faith, not by sight.
I want to share this particular this DVD, which I purchased myself, which I'm willing to give to anyone that's want to view this, because what it talked about hell, and people got this ideal that hell do not exist, or that God know my heart, and so I give you the right to go to heaven. But that is not the case. God will let you go to hell. If he let you go to hell, nothing to do about it, because he gave you a free will. And people seem to not understand that. In order to get to God, you have to go to his son, Jesus Christ. So he saved us. Who saved us? Just like God said, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words never pass away. What we are human spirits. And what the devil tried to do, he tried to trick you to blind your eyes to think that don't worry about it. As long as you be in good standing in this world, per se, you have the right to get to heaven. That is not the case. Anybody can go to hell and nothing God can do about it. It's their will. God will not violate your will. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this DVD. Like I said before, my name is Dennis Butler. If you want this free copy, I will give you this free copy. Only thing I ask is a donation for the donation appreciation, because this will be a blessing to you. So I'm going to go ahead and let you listen to it.
Under guard, bound with chains and shackles, and he broke the bonds and was driven by the demon into the wilderness. Verse 30, Jesus asked him, saying, what is your name? And he said, Legion, because many demons had entered him. And they begged him that he would not command them to go out into the abyss. This word abyss means bottomless pit. So what this tells me then is that when Jesus would cast demons out, he would command them to go to the bottomless pit. That is where he would command them to go. And these demons begged him that he wouldn't. Turn to James. Chapter 2, verse 19 says, you believe that there is one God, you do well, even the demons believe and tremble. Demons believe there's a God. Angels know it. The demons believe. Demons have never seen God. They've never seen God. Because if they seen him, they wouldn't have to believe it. They know it. Even the demons believe and tremble. Why would they tremble? They've only heard of God. They've never seen God. Michael has seen God. Gabriel has seen God. Satan has seen God. Demons haven't seen God. They believe. All right, now, I have a chart. I said I was going to have a chart for you, so I guess I'm going to say cue graphics. Okay. No more imagination. You see the Great Gulf? Okay. Last week we talked about Abraham's bosom, or otherwise known as paradise. And we talked about Sheol, which is the Old Testament word, and Hades, which is New Testament. Now Sheol and Hades, that's where the rich man went. Abraham's bosom is where Lazarus went. And there's that great gulf that Abraham talked about. There's the bottomless pit, or the abyss, also known as the deep. Now we want to talk about these other two places. You see a place called Tartarus? We want to talk about Tartarus. Turn to 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 4. It says, for if God did not spare the angels who sinned. What? What? It says, for if God did not spare the angels who sinned, but cast them down to hell. What? And deliver them into chains of darkness. Huh? To be reserved for judgment. What? What am I reading? It says, for if God did not spare the angels who sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved for judgment. So you mean to tell me, when I don't know, but at some time, God didn't spare some angels that sinned? You mean angels can sin? Angels that sinned, but he cast them to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness? Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it now, and then I'll prove it later. Those angels right there, those aren't Satan's angels. Because if those were Satan's angels, then God could go ahead and put Satan in chains also. Satan's angels roam with him freely. These angels, they're not Satan's angels. You see the word hell in verse 4? That word hell in the Greek is Tartarus. You find Tartarus nowhere else in the Bible. This is the only place you find the word Tartarus. Why, God? What angels sinned? Why did you put them in chains into this place called Tartarus? Tartarus. Tartarus is known as the deepest abyss of hell. It's the realm of the imprisoned angels. Greek mythology. Now, we don't live by Greek mythology. We live by the Word of God. But Greek mythology says that if you fell from Hades, it would take you 9 days to fall into Tartarus. That's how deep it is. That's pretty awesome. I don't know how accurate that is with the Word of God, but that word hell translates into Tartarus. You find that word nowhere else in the Bible except here when it talks about these angels that sinned. Now it's amazing. Satan rebelled. And God could have immediately put him in check, placed him in chains, in a prison or something, but he roams freely. And the third of the angels that fell with him roamed freely. These angels did something else. We're about to find out what they did to be put into these chains.
So thank you very much, and you have a marvelous day.
I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready for this. Turn to Job chapter 1, verse 6. I hope you're ready for this. Okay. Talked about Abraham's bosom. That's where the righteous went before Christ died on the cross and was raised from the dead. That's where Noah went.